Hello there, H+III+T, it's about that dang on time. First of all, free Carter 5, gosh dang it. And second of all, rest in peace my back. I decided to guard someone 6 feet tall today. That didn't go so well for good old H+III+T. The back spasms are back. Good luck to me at work tomorrow, but that is neither here nor there. Now, there's a lot of comparisons out there of dang on Drake and Lil Wayne, and as a Lil Wayne fan, and it being my dang on duty to put as much Lil Wayne content out as possible to try and make this man relevant, while you, my severhead, spam every inch of the internet with free Carter 5. In doing my part, I figured I would compare Drake's album sales with his meteoric rise to Lil Wayne from dang on back in the day, and specifically, because we would be here for hours, because both of them have quite a bit of albums at this point, we're going to be comparing the success of Views to the success of Carter 3, both arguably the peak of both artists. So without further ado, let's get into the dang on foolishness. Because women lie, money don't lie. No Rasheed Wallace nappy head, that ball don't lie, but numbers don't lie either. Let go. Now, I want you guys to just kind of go with me on this. If I have to, like, reference my phone, I will. I got, like, 4 tabs open. I'm going to try and recall all of this to memory. I sat here for, like, 15 minutes to get my thoughts together, but I feel like I can do this. So, with Views dropped last year on my birthday, gosh dang. And yes, I gave y'all a full review on my birthday, but that's not here. You see another triple OG putting it... You feels me. But that's neither here nor there. It sold, I believe, 1.4 million within the first week. Now that is including album sales physically. As far as physical sales, he only did about 800,000. Now we're going to get into his Drake cheating with that later on, but with the help of dang on streaming, he did about 1,000,004, right? Carter 3, that did 1 million point 0.04. So technically Drake outsold him by a thally, but again, Wayne did that with just plain people going out and buying the music, and Drake has about 200,000 of that with people just streaming Hotline Bling 1,000,000 times. So in all fairness, technically Wayne outsold Drake with Carter 3, but with the technicality of how things are going, I'll give Drake that. Drake technically outsold Wayne. Technically outsold Wayne, but that's not where we're really getting to here. I want to compare, because basically a lot of people are putting out there, did Drake flop with the foolishness going on with More Life? More Life did about 500,000, well, is, scheduled to do a little over 500,000 in its first week. Now, there's no physical album to go out and purchase or anything like that. There was no comp or not, because we can't go to like Walmart and get the clean version or something like that. We're just stuck with iTunes version or whatever it is that you get, or if you got that link plug on the low and you ain't got to pay for nothing, shout out to you. I need one of those, but that's neither here nor there. Just using up all my iTunes money, but that's neither here nor there. So Drake did it all streaming, right? All streaming. So I guess that would include all the stuff he got from Fake Love, which didn't do that amazing. If he would have put Sneaking on there, maybe it would have helped him out. I don't know, but that's not here or there. So Drake did about 500,000. The next album after Carter 3 is technically Rebirth. And maybe technically is the wrong word because it's factual information, but we both know Wayne didn't really put his all into that. Now you can argue Drake didn't really promote More Life like he did like he did Views, but we all knew More Life was on the way. He waited a freaking year after pushback, so the anticipation was there, whereas Wayne just kind of gave us Rebirth as a, hey, I'm going to jail for a little bit, listen to this while I'm gone, and then gave us another album while he was behind bars. So in all fairness, Wayne didn't really promote it like that, whereas Drake arguably did. There was multiple pushbacks and all that foolishness. So where I'm going with this, Rebirth sold, it was either 200,000 or 100,000 in its first week. Again, there was no streaming. We're talking about people physically going out and buying the foolishness. So I know what a lot of you Drake stands are saying. Well, H+III+T, he outsold Wayne twice. Think about it like this. When Wayne came back from prison, he did a proper press run, you feel me? He was here, he wasn't behind bars, he wasn't on his way to jail. He did a legitimate promotion, like, whole thing, right? Legitimate campaign for Carter 4, right? Where the man sold, I think, they gave him $1 million, but it was really like 900,000. We'll just go ahead and say $1 million, right? So he did $1 million back to back. You feel me? No pun intended. With I'm Not a Human Being and Rebirth, he didn't really promote that. You feel me? He wasn't doing interviews anywhere. There wasn't a tour to go with it. Wayne was in jail. You feel me? So technically, and I'm using a lot of technicals here, technical foul, technically, Wayne statistically is more popular than Drake at his most popular. Because the man pushed back More Life for about half a year and only did 500,000. Wayne, back on his foolishness, promoting and pushing back like we all know he does, did $1 million back to back. Now, you guys can get in on this foolishness. I didn't want to make it a thinking box because I'm going to go ahead and give this W to Wayne, gosh dang it. Rebirth and I'm Not a Human Being are albums, but he didn't really promote it like that. Everyone in the world knew More Life was dropping. Everyone and their mama then was anticipating the dang on foolishness. Were people really checking for Rebirth like that with the man on his way to jail? I can't remember that far back, but with the exception of the success, which Drake was a part of right above it, you feel me? Was anybody really checking for I'm Not a Human Being like that? You feel me? I'm Not a Human Being too, yeah. But as far as consecutive albums that the artist is actively pushing, Wayne did $1 million twice, Drake didn't. Leave your thoughts down below. Like, comment, subscribe, H+III+T. See another triple OG putting in as much work as me, putting his dang on detective hat on and searching numbers. Do me a favor, point them out. Now, I would like to say for all the OVO stands who are going to be in the dang on comments, I am not saying that Wayne is more popular than Drake. I'm saying we've accepted that. We're not delusional here. Drake's killing it. But as far as their peaks, you feel me? As far as their peaks, I would argue Wayne was more popular. Album sales don't lie, y'all. Album sales don't lie. See y'all later.